Hey guys, Oblivion 4777 here, coming at you with a duel with my Rockstun. I'm going to be dueling my friend TeamOuroboros or whatever. He has a YouTube account. He has very good stuff out. I will leave a link on the description below so you guys can go and check him out. He's using his gem heroes. He beat me game 1 just by poking 17 and 17 and 17. I really got a bad hand, but you know, a win's a win. So here I go for the Sandman, since you know I don't want to deal with traps, and I know he's running some type of bottomless or a deep prison, so I could just negate that and just send it to the grave. I am playing an aggressive style of Rockstone. I am playing the Solidarity because I think that with Solidarity you don't even need to play an extra deck. Your monsters go to 26. And if you have Gem Knight Pearl, that's even better. That's usually the main XYZ monster I go for, because with Solidarity, because it gets an 800 attack boost. So here you see me hit his bluff, which, knowing him, it is a bluff. Tablet Fusion is not that good in my opinion. He made this deck 15 minutes before, so I do give him props. It is very well made. He just has to fix a couple of things here and there. I love how he gets his ideas from anything really. I'm gonna ask him later to see if I could have a duel with his Battery Man deck. He's very hooked on it. He has worked hard on it, so maybe I could get a duel with that. So here I attack. I lose the 100 points with for the Gem Turtle, and he goes and gets his fusion card. See, my thoughts on Gem Knight Fusion is that it's not broken. I think Miracle Fusion is so broken just because the fusion monsters for heroes are extremely powerful. I did play heroes at the beginning of last format, and I really did like it. I still have my hero deck. Maybe I'll duel. It does the same with the meta. I just stopped playing it because, you know, I found evils to be a lot more interesting, and I really don't like to be playing meta decks. And heroes are kind of meta right now. So he goes and special summons Alias by Obsidian's effect. He has a very nice combo since Alias in the grave is counted as a normal monster. He has a 9k beater here. So he goes and he activates, I think he activates Gem Knight Fusion, and he fusion summons for the one I just composed. And I don't really want to deal with it, so I just Fiendish Chain it. It might be a waste, and you know, but still, I Fiendish Chain it. He says I wish I didn't have a response, and this is what I like about his decks. He has one of the greatest combos I've ever seen. All his decks are original, which is a really unique quality. He goes for the Shining first. As you guys can tell, he can't go in for the Shining. He could only go for Gaia, but I correct him later on, and he goes for the Gaia. My favorite fusion hero would have to be Escudido, or Escudido, or probably Great Tornado. Those are one of the best, and I also have some experience with them because they have saved my butt many times before. So I kind of have like an attachment to those cards. If I usually when I play my heroes, which is kind of rare, I usually go for the Shining, unless it's late game and I really need that push. Then I would probably go for Great Tornado or Gaia, because Gaia is an incredible card. Let's see, I'm going to recommend that he uses Super Poly, because I think it works well with any type of deck, because just like hero fusions, the only thing you need for Gem Knight fuses is one Gem Knight card and then one specific attribute: earth, water, wind, or earth. I'm sorry guys, or dark. So I'm pretty sure he could use Super Poly. I'm going to recommend it. He's probably gonna give me the deck profile once he feels like it's finished, and we're probably gonna swap bids or something. I'm gonna talk to him about it. I will not promise anything. So here I go to set the judgment, and I'm thinking about reviving Kokimaru Sandman and just going for an XZ play, but I think that would be, you know, I kind of hesitate and I end up not doing it. I end up setting Fossil Dino and just wait and see what he does next. So I set Fossil Dino and I end my turn. Right now I feel pretty comfortable. He will go negative if he attacks, which he will, and destroys all his fusions. So Fossil Dino's effect: when this card is flipped face up, destroy all special summon monsters on the field. So again guys, it's a rock stun, and I think Fossil Dino is one of the best cards you could possibly use in rock stun, especially with Solidarity, because it gets pumped up to 2000. Yeah. So here I draw into the Boulder. Boulder is like the whole searcher of my deck. I run, I think, 2. I try to Monster Reborn his Gaia, but then he judgments it, which it's fine with me. I don't really mind. He's losing life points. So I go and summon Boulder, knowing that if he even attacks Boulder, I wouldn't care because I get my search out. So he go and summons that Gem Knight 19K. I forgot what it's called. And he ends up not attacking because he doesn't want search going off. So he ends his turn, and I draw Legendary Master Jujutsu Master, which is a really good card. If you guys don't know, the effect is when this card is battles a monster and it's flipped up, the monster that battled it gets returned to the top of the deck, which I think that's better than getting returned to the hand. I really do prefer top of the deck, because that means that you already know your opponent's next move and you can kind of plan ahead if you have the right card. So here I attack into it. He thinks I have a lance, but I don't. I go for the wall, thinking that he's gonna probably use the Gem Knight fusion. So I go for the wall, and I'm being an idiot here, and I'm like, chain Solemn Judgment, but you know, I'm just kidding. But then I realized that I shouldn't have gone for the wall, because even if he does go for Gem Knight fusion in the grave, I could only negate it once. So he attacks Jujutsu Master, and the card gets returned to the top of the deck. I activate Heavy Storm because I want my attack to go through. At this point, I'm pushing for game. I normal summon the wall, and I attack for 1900. So right now I'm feeling pretty comfortable. There's really nothing that he can do, I think, to get back. I reveal the Sandman because then, if you guys don't know the Kokimaru's effect, all Kokimarus have the same effect, that if you don't reveal a rock type monster, or I'm sorry, a rock or an earth, no, I'm sorry guys, a rock type monster, it will get destroyed at the end phase. So he goes and he kamikazes his monster because he knows he's gonna lose already. So here I'm being dumb, and I give him 1 turn to see what he could possibly do. So he basically just summons his monster, and I torrential it because, you know, I don't want to deal with any monsters. That's it. I'm gonna push for game. So he banishes, and he gets Gem Knight fusion back. So basically that's the end of the duel, you guys. I hope you like it. If you guys want the deck list for it, I will be fixing a couple of stuff. Please let me know. This has been Oblivion 477. Thank you guys.